It's nice. We do love on
We
the show,
do.
don't we? You know what else we love is spaghetti.
The spaghetti.
Also like holding an umbrella and even riding an escalator. I mean,
What?
these are the everyday activities, Carlos, that you don't often think much of, but it turns out there's a good chance you've been doing them all wrong.
Do you put it in first or last? I'm talking about the milk when you're having a nice cup of tea. Spaghetti etiquette. Let me tell you how to eat it more lady than tramp. Don't finger all the sandwiches to decide which one you want. How disgusting. Your thumb going down the shaft and keep it close to your body. Oops, I've dropped my bag of soap. Don't put any dirty fingers in the nuts, please.
No, don't do that. Etiquette coach William Hanson is fixing manners all over the world, and I brought him in especially to help Sarah out. Will.i.am, good morning to you. We've been waiting for you. You've been well-mannered since your birth, basically.
Well, yes. I mean, this is my job. It's as an etiquette coach, and of course, teaching etiquette via Instagram now and TikTok is just an extension of what I'm very fortunate to do in my sort of proper job offline.
I have no manners at all.
No, he doesn't, and that's
Zero.
why we need you, William. I mean, help my co-host out here a little bit. When it comes to manners, what do you think is most important? We know first impressions obviously count for a lot.
Well, yes, good manners require effort and respect for others, and also self-respect
Carl?
as well. And also, certainly in Britain, you need a good sense of humour.
Yes.
And I think, look, Carl's already got a good sense of humour, more or
that's
less.
nice.
So I think he's halfway there.
Okay, what about, let's get practical
yes,
here.
we've got spaghetti.
The spaghetti, right? How do you do it, first of all?
That's a big question.
Well, I think Sarah, you've got two eating implements there.
I do.
And correctly, well done. You are using just a fork.
Thank you.
Ignore the spoon. Even if the restaurant provides you with a spoon, don't touch it.
This is what the Italians do, right? Just the
and
fork.
you can slightly lean in. Exactly. You can lean in and never cut pasta, and particularly long-form pasta as well. Don't use a knife to cut it. You just lean in and twirl. Carl, can I see your...
Yeah, what do you
Carl, you've
think
got so much there.
Yeah, but this is what you do when you're Italian. So you leave
Go on.
one arm free, so you go, hey, and then you just dive straight in, right?
Yes, that's lovely. I don't think you're
beautiful.
going to be sent off to Italy to man the embassy anytime soon.
No, no. You called
By
that
the
right.
way, the Italians do love me, I'll have you know. What about a cup of tea? Now, do you put your little finger out the bottom of it? Is that the best way to do it?
No, don't extend the little finger when you're drinking a cup of tea or coffee. That goes back to the court of Louis XIV. It was to show that someone had syphilis, but we don't have long to go into that. So please don't do it. Whatever you do, keep your finger tucked
I wasn't expecting
in.
that. Okay, so you stir it and then you tap.
Sarah, no. Don't stir round and round, please. It's back and forth in a delicate six-12 motion, and then just a little flick above the mug in that instance, and then set the teaspoon back down on the side.
My friend, is there
No
any...
noise, please. We're not in a toddler's orchestra.
Oh, Carlos, you're doing very badly at this.
Is there anything that you kind of let fly with, let the hair down, open up the buttons on the shirt and just go nuts?
No.
Well, look, I'm not wearing a tie.
Oh, he's breaking his own rules, maybe.
Gotcha, all right. I do love your podcast, Help, I Sexted My Boss.
Whoops.
Do tell us what happened then.
I just say I'm freelance. I can't sext myself, really. But the podcast, I do it with my best friend, Jordan. He is from the north of England, and for those that are familiar with the north of England, people sound very different from how I sound. And so Jordan and I, we're agony uncles, and we help people with their modern manners dilemmas on a weekly basis.
All right.
We've done it for 5.5 years now. We have a book out in November. It's marvellous.
Okay, perfect stuff. There are certain people like my mother who will be saying I needed that years ago.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for being with us, my man. You're a legend.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh, my goodness. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?